of this year's Industry Person of the Year, has worked tirelessly behind the scenes seeking funding for the music industry with Music PEI over the past 3 years. He was also instrumental in the successful 2006 ECMA enhancement program supporting PEI's ECMA showcasing artists. He was an organizing member for the 2006 Charlottetown Jazz and Blues Festival, also a key organizer of the Close to the Coast Festival. He's a whiz when it comes to the internet and music landscape. He has a passion definitely for working with young emerging artists within the province. His company, Sandbar Music, represents more artists on PEI than any other group or organization. So given what I have said, I think that he now knows, and you certainly do as well, whom I'm talking about. Lloyd Doyle. Lloyd Doyle is in many ways responsible for what you are seeing and hearing here tonight. Lloyd is also a past board member of the PEI Music Awards Association, which is now known as Music PEI, the volunteer body behind this annual event. Lloyd was also a member of the National Advisory Board to the industry, the funding and support group Factor. His previous experience includes 14 years in broadcasting, as well as concert production, booking, retail, and club DJ experience. In a recent Buzz article, Lloyd is quoted as saying, "My advice is not always taken, but I think I'm a fresh set of ears and eyes. Artists are quite capable of managing themselves, but often they are in need of specific supports and services to put together a game plan for where they want to go." And who better to take them there than Lloyd Doyle? Lloyd also has a practical, or maybe I should say political side to him as well. It came out in these words in that same article in the Buzz. "The goal is to create viable businesses that artists can live on. I want to turn them into taxpayers. The guiding light for Sandbar, his company, how can I get them to that point?" As I mentioned, for years, Lloyd's work was in the music business and broadcasting, doing everything from DJing at clubs to producing concerts. After a stint with Veterans Affairs Canada, he returned to the music business with some new insight. He set up Sandbar Music to serve as a launching pad for artists. On PEI, Lloyd certainly knows that there are no limitations. Certainly we are not Toronto, we are not even close to Halifax, but here you can expect that Lloyd will do his best to make the big cities take notice of what PEI musicians have to offer. Some of that you've already seen here tonight. As Music PEI President Rob Oakey said earlier tonight, one challenge that the PEI music industry faces is a lack of infrastructure, including funding support for Music PEI as well as for product development. Now, Lloyd believes, as does Music PEI, if the music industry was supported with adequate dollars, then the returns for the singers and all the musicians would be enormous. Certainly there are times when all PEI performers just need perhaps maybe a little bit of a match to light their rocket fuel and shoot for the stars, and for many performers here tonight and many more to come, Lloyd Doyle lights that match, most definitely. We're very proud to say that Lloyd Doyle is our Industry Person of the Year. Ladies and gentlemen, an industry pioneer, Mr. Lloyd Doyle.
What's that expression, knock you over with a feather? I never had such rubbery legs making this trip up here. This is the last thing in the world that I expected at the 2006 award show. First off, I would like to thank all of the artists that I've had the privilege of working with since Sandbar got established. Each and every one of you has brought something to me, in terms of your talents, your character. And I got to say, it's been a real privilege working with everybody. Not necessarily, not frustrating, not necessarily always in agreement, but I've been really privileged to work with a lot of the artists, and I sincerely believe in all of them. And it's at times very frustrating, and they've heard my frustration, and so has the board of directors of Music PEI at times. But I think we're on the path, and I think we just got to keep doing more of what we're doing. There's an old expression that says, if you want more, get better. And I think that's what we're trying to do, is get better. And if we can get better, we'll get more. And the more we can get, the more we can build. And I think that's what this is all about. And I thank you very, very much for this honor, the board of directors, whoever chose it. Thank you very much. I'm still in a state of shock here, so that's it for me. Thank you very much.
Mr. Lloyd Doyle.